Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me. Stand on all existing protocols, and I'll go directly into the business of the day. I have very few minutes. So, the company is called Telcroft Technologies Limited. We're a young company. We started operations in 2018, so we're about 6 to 7 years now. My background is from the OEM environment, which means I used to work with an OEM like Cisco, like Huawei, and then we started a company born out of the need for the infrastructure, across various verticals, especially in the education industry. So we have taken upon ourselves in the last 6 years to move around, talk to schools, and propose to them what we call network infrastructure as a service, which simply means we want to stand in the gap in the areas of infrastructure based on the experiences we've had and see where we can collaborate. And what do? We go to schools and we tell schools, we sign an agreement with schools where we provide network infrastructure that they require. Network infrastructure that they require. The network infrastructure that directors of ICTs like you all require, to provide services in the school. Ranging from your routers to your Wi-Fi APs, your distribution in the schools, and everything. We provide it at zero cost to the school, and schools can pay over a long period of time. I'll use the Delta State University as an example, where we have a network that's been running for the past 5 years. We have deployed in Delta State University, we have a NOC where we have our backend. We have a tower. On the tower we have a base station. The base station receives, we get bandwidth, we buy bandwidth, the bandwidth we buy, we distribute from our NOC. So we have a backend where we have all the infrastructures. We have our routers, our switches, our servers, and everything, and we are able to distribute from there, both wirelessly and wired, either by microwave or by fiber around the school. We connect everywhere, all faculties, departments, hostels, and everywhere that needs to be connected, and we monitor it 24/7. Now, that is the key aspect of what we do, because what we discover is, most of the time, I've seen, a lot of speakers have talked about interventions from various bodies, and we also talked about sustainability. Most of the time, the interventions that are given will be given, but it's usually not sustainable because there's usually nobody to manage it wholeheartedly 24/7. So we have a team of people that will work 9 to 5 every day in the school that will maintain and monitor this infrastructure, making sure that there is uptime and the network is connected at all times. We also do, somebody also talked about equipment is getting damaged, how do you replace, how do you return it? We do all these things because we have a partnership with a lot of the OEMs. The OEMs we use, we have a partnership with them. We stock equipment. We do what we call R&D, which means that if you get an equipment and the equipment gets damaged, we can replace it and we can return. We keep the stock. You don't have to wait you don't need to send the equipment, outside to the factory for them to replace it immediately, and then we can replace it, return it to them, and get another one back. And we also make sure that, another thing somebody also mentioned was power. We also provide power, also at zero cost to the school, to make sure that there is always uptime and the equipment are always connected at all times. Another person mentioned transfer of knowledge. We also do this. For every school that we go to, we have webinars, we have seminars, we have workshops, we collaborate with the schools, even with the students. There are some of my colleagues are here that are students that we took from schools. Raymond is here, even from Technique, he's working with us now. He started with us, from starting with us within the. We also have students in Delta State University where we currently are. We have IT students that are working there. We have one of them that has done his IT, and then we retain him. 2 hours while he was in school, he just finished school, and he's going to join us very soon. So we are proposing, what we are proposing to schools is this. We want to partner with you. We want to provide the infrastructure. We have different models. We can provide the infrastructure all at our cost, and then the school pays over time. What we have with the Delta University, for example, today, we have a 15-year agreement with them where they could pay for 15 years. We are just in year 5, and we are growing. When we started, they had 19,000 students. Today, they have 30,000 plus students. When we started, there were not so many students in the hotels. A lot of the hotels were not even being used. But today, all the hotels are filled up. The students are using it, they enjoy it. They have the WhatsApp group where we interact with them. When they complain, they can complain on WhatsApp. They can come to our office right inside the school and do this. Also, we have, I have this in a couple of schools. We have in University. We deployed all the infrastructure that they have, from the data center to the Wi-Fi APs, the distribution, and everything. And we've done this in a couple of other schools.
30 seconds.
Okay, so we will be happy to work with any school that is interested in this. We can come around, have a look at the school, do a survey, we'll sit down with you, discuss what the requirement will be or what the school will need, and we can come back and make a proposition to you where we will come in, provide the infrastructure. And if you don't want, we also do managed service. If you want to buy the infrastructure and own the infrastructure, we can simply manage and make sure that it is sustainable, make sure that it is always working, so you can get the best from your return on investments. Thank you very much.
You have a stand outside. And will you be there tomorrow? Will your stand be there tomorrow? Is there, and if we get there, we can get your contact at the stand. Please, a round of applause.